Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen. For the new members, kindly hit the subscription button and touch the notification bell so that the next time I go online or upload a video, you can be able to get an alert. Remember, Kathleen's channel is your #1 online show that brings you issues to do with security, violence, terrorism, women, gender, and any other pressing issue that is facing the global south in a very, very unique way that you cannot get in another channel. Please remember to subscribe. Check the notification bell, check the subscription button, subscribe, check. Yeah, let's go. Now, in today's discussion, actually, the focus is on a very puzzling turn of events in Kenya with regard to a self-confessed serial killer who escaped from JOGOO Road Police prison, where actually he was held up. Now, Masten Wanjala hit Kenya's deadlines in July when he self-confessed to have kidnapped, killed, and sucked blood from more than 12 children aged between 12 to 13 years old. And this serial killer said that the first time he killed his first victim, he was only 15 years old, and that was way back in 2016. Now, this 20-year-old man who was assisting the police officers in investigation eventually goes missing from a police station or from a prison mysteriously. Imagine you are that parent whose child was kidnapped and killed, and this man all of a sudden is outside there roaming. Nobody has found him. What comes into your mind? That is the sad state of the parents and the wailing among the parents who have children have been kidnapped. Who will he kidnap next? Will he go hurting the family members of these children and so forth? Now, that's it and done. The disappearance of Masten Wanjala from prison raises very, very fundamental questions that actually needs answers. And we as Kenyans, we will have to raise this. Number one, this man was arrested 2 months ago. Actually 3 months ago. That was in the month of July. And since then, the man has never been sentenced. And you know, we're talking about a man who self-confessed and even showed evidence of the failures bodies that he had buried by himself. He led the detectives and the security officers to graves where he had dumped these bodies. So I'm like, for 2 months, what was the criminal justice department waiting? This person could have been sentenced a long time ago. Maybe if he ran away from committee, we could be talking. But this is a person who actually is in remand for more than 3 months. Doing what? What evidence again do the police officers require here? I don't understand. I don't understand why it has taken too long to terminate the case or to complete this case concerning this self-confessed serial killer. And number two is, when this man actually was being interrogated in July, he said that he was not alone, that all the killings that he has actually carried out, he was in a group of 3 other individuals, 2 men and 1 woman. And she even said that there's somebody who supports and promotes these 3 other guys. So my question is, were these 3 people actually arraigned in court? Did the police officer arrest the other 3 accomplices of Masten Wanjala? And if they were not, why? And if they were, where were they taken? Were any charges pressed against them? You see, what's happening? We need some dots joined, and we need a full story. What happened? Where are the others? And then now, you see, this is a self-confessed serial killer. 2 to 3 months down the line, the case has not been completed. The accomplices have not been arrested, and if they have been arrested, we have not seen them arraigned in court. And then all of a sudden, the man has mysteriously escaped prison. And the reason being given is that during that time, there was power blackout. Kenya Prison Department comes low. Power blackout in a remandee, a place hosting suspected criminals. And then we say that we don't have power backup in that particular place. Is that a joke of the year or what? Because prison departments, cells and remandees are the places that are supposed to be highly governed, highly controlled, and highly protected. And you cannot tell us that honestly we do not have backups in these prisons. That is a joke of the day. That's a joke of the year. It deserves an award that a prison in this world cannot have a backup. What if these people turn against the police officers and beat them? So I think the escape of this man from prison, actually, it is a sign of some people who have slept in their seats or in their offices. You cannot tell us that the man escaped because there was no power blackout. There was power blackout. Where were the police officers who are supposed to guard that place? Because I'm meant to understand that remandees and remands and prisons are supposed to actually to be highly protected, because the individuals there, the suspected individuals who are actually in remands, are people who sometimes can be a threat to the people who have raised charges against them. So how do you tell us that? Does it mean that all these police officers were asleep? No, there's something that we are not being told. It said that somebody collaborated with this young man to run away. And if the other individuals whom he mentioned in that particular case have not been arrested, we can be able to join our dots to that direction. Somebody never wanted his or her name to appear in the list of serial killers in this country, of kidnappers of children, because Masten was only kidnapping and killing, but he was kidnapping, then request for ransom, then kill. So it was a business, it was passion for killing, but at the same time there was economics within that killing. And this money that he used to request from individuals, you cannot tell me that he was eating alone. It means that the accomplices were also sharing, and therefore maybe there's somebody who didn't want to appear in this killer list, in the kidnapping list, and something had to be done for that particular person to get off the hook. And maybe the escape of Wanjala from the prison is one step towards that. So please, instead of telling Kenyans that actually there was no power blackout, there was no power, all there was power blackouts in the prison, and that's why, and there was darkness, and that's why it is not clear how the man escaped. Actually, the police officers and the prisons departments of Kenya is supposed to go down and work and tell Kenyans where exactly is Masten Wanjala and how did he escape a prison that actually is manned by armed police officers 24/7. And next, and maybe to conclude, the next prison reforms Kenyans want to see, it's not about the change of uniforms and so forth. Can we have first infrastructural reforms? And the first infrastructural reforms, could the Kenyan prison actually mind setting up power backups, maybe a backup generator that in case electricity or in case of power blackout, then the generator can be able to take over automatically. Otherwise, this aspect of coming to tell us Kenyans that a self-confessed serial killer is outside there roaming and nobody knows where he is, it's not good news, so we refuse. Otherwise, what are your ideas, or what do you think, Kenyans? Is it not true? Is it a lie? Join the conversation, comment down there, and let's keep the conversation going. And please remember, subscribe, like and share this video. Let's meet in our next video, and stay tuned.